All right, I wrote this theory before Chapter 1137 spoilers came out. You gotta believe me, but just you know, if you don't, whatever, that's fine. But it's whatever. It's whatever. It's. Hey, you do you. I'll do me. I'll do me. Okay. Okay. Okay, Bell. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. In this little theory, I will explain why I think ancient giants are related to the Elbaph giants and why we might get more lore about the ancient giants in the Elbaph arc. Now, first, some of these background giants we've seen in the earlier chapters in the Elbaph arc already, we've seen them have horns, and they share this with ancient giants. And now in chapter 1136, we have a direct mention of ores, and that's a little on the nose, if you know what I mean. I just said it, so you should know. Now, I believe Oda is going to fully explain the ancient giant lore by connecting Ors' backstory to Elbaph. I'm not going to fully speculate on what Ors' backstory will be. I mean, I have some ideas, but I don't really want to go into full speculation. I'm trying to be more basing this off of the chapter and what I've seen, actually. So hopefully that comes across. But I will explain my own ideas on why more lore is going to drop soon. All right, let's get into these two main thoughts in more depth. Yeah. My first point, let's see. In chapters 1134 and 1135, the Straw Hat crew arrive at the Owl Library and meet some giant children. And if you look closely at these designs of these children, you can see that a few of them have horns protruding from the sides of their heads. And when I first saw these designs, I immediately thought, ancient giants, because of the horns. Normally, Elbaph giants wear Viking helmets that have like some kind of design with horns on their helmet, but these characters did not even have helmets. They just had straight up horns coming out of the noggins, It's no helmet, just horns, man, like a bull. In chapter 1136, we also see an adult giant in the background. It's when Luffy calls Loki a good guy and all the giants respond with, he's a bad guy, yelling at the top of their lungs. It's a funny panel. But you see one of the adult giants, and he has no helmet on, unless it's just drawn wrong, but he has no helmet on and horns coming out of his head. So that's just another, first the children, now this guy. So that's just two things. My gears start to turn, These examples could suggest that some giants share parts of their lineage factor with ancient giants. These giants possess horns that are akin to ancient giant horns, and we might get confirmation if the Elbaph giants descended from ancient giants, or maybe they mingled with them in the past. There's a lot of hybrids in this world. There's already human giant hybrids. There's Wotans, which are fishmen and giants hybridized together. Either scenario would explain why some of these present-day Elbaph giants have horns coming out of their skulls. Besides the design similarities, we have just gotten a little more information on Ors in the recent chapter. In chapter 1136, it was revealed that Ors was a vicious warrior whose story has been passed down among the giant race. And while they described Ors as vicious, they did not mention his title of Continent Puller, so maybe it's a different Ors from the one we've heard about in Thriller Bark. But it does show that they know about Ors, and this story is passed down, so he is related already to the Elbaph giants in one way or another, even if he's not directly related to them by blood. So they know of him. This is a lore drop coming. Am I right? Yeah. Anyway. So in conclusion, I believe that Oda has hinted at a connection between the ancient giants and Elbaph giants through background characters that have horns similar to the ancient giants, just like the children and the one giant we saw in the background panel when Loki was called a good guy by Luffy. Oda will most likely use this connection to explain what ancient giants are and why they are rare in the present. I thank you for listening to this little theory of mine, and I hope you have a good one. Like and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button for me if you can. Yeah. All right. Have a good one.